This is Navdeep Dahiya making a video for Dr. Park's Accounting 301 class. In this one, I will be going over two problems from Chapter 6 homework. The first of which is problem 1. Emma Watson will deposit $5,000 into a money market sinking fund at the end of each year for the next 5 years. How much will accumulate by the end of the 5th year if the sinking fund earns 9% interest? Of course, there are multiple ways of doing this, but for this problem, I did it using a financial calculator. In order to do so, all you have to understand are basic functions of this financial calculator and this problem. The N represents time, and in this case, it is 5 years. IY is interest per year, which is 9%. PV is 0. This represents present value. Then payments is $5,000. And payment we use because those are being made on a regular basis. In this case, $5,000 for 5 years. In the event that this was a one-time payment, one-time deal, we would use present value. But in this case, it is not. Therefore, payments of $5,000 5 times each year. And then we hit compute present value. That gives us $29,923.55. That is the amount Emma Watson will earn at 9% for 5 years if she was to deposit $5,000 per year. This next problem is problem 5. It reads, Tucci Manufacturing is considering a rearrangement of its manufacturing operations. A consultant estimates that the rearrangement should result in after-tax cash savings of $6,000 the first year, $10,000 for the next 2 years, and $12,000 for the next 2 years again. Interest is at 12%, and we must assume that the cash flows occur at the end of year. Calculate the total present value of the cash flows. Of course, there is again a way of doing this using a financial calculator, but for sake of variety and understanding the problem thoroughly, I will be doing this manually. The only thing we need is a present value table, which can be found either online or in the back of your book. And all we have to understand for this problem is that there are savings we made each year, and the interest rate for those is 12%, and this is a present value problem. So if we find the present value of $1 at 12%, we will see that for the first year it is 0.89286%. For the following year, it is 0.79. One after that is 0.71, then 0.63, and 0.56 for 5 years. And upon entering that information into the table, all we have to do is multiply the savings column with the present value at 12% column, and that will result in present value for that amount at that percent. Therefore, we did $6,000 times present value at 12% is 0.89286. If we were to multiply those, the present value comes out to $5,357.16. Likewise, we do for rest of the years, and in the end, we have $34,882.26. So what this basically means is if we were to save that amount for those given amounts, so 6,000, 10,000, 10,000, 12, for the next 5 years, today, that is what their worth would be. $34,882 $34,882.26.